Hi, everybody, and happy Friday. I am right here on our Blackboard landing page, and I just wanted to go over a few things really quickly. I have been grading the discussions finally, and I appreciate, or I'm sorry, I apologize for how long it took me to grade all of those, but your conversations among each other were excellent. And for the part where you asked me a question, you definitely asked great questions, and some of my answers were kind of long. So, the only thing that I need you to do before I grade this one is if I actually replied to you, for example, right here, um, just so that I know that you saw the reply, you can just like type something like okay and click reply, and then I'll give you your full credit. The other thing that I wanted to point out very quickly is that as we are moving forward here, we're finishing up with gender and language, and there's just one video for next week, and then next week we can start working on the first paper and the first exam. Remember, all of those exam questions will come from the quizzes. So in this module, I don't have the exam yet, but there are instructions for the first paper. And when you open the paper, you can view the instructions like that. Just because it gives you an idea about some of the things that you might talk about. I also noticed that I said your paper will be at least 500 words, and I have no idea why I said that many words. I I always tell people I count ideas, not words. So if you have 300 and it's really descriptive and vivid and interesting and thoughtful, that's great. The most important thing is that you really write from your own point of view and experience and incorporate what you've learned and apply some of our examples from the first unit to your own experience. There is a rubric for this assignment, and you have to push the arrows to use the rubric because then they explain what I would like you to accomplish in the paper and how you earn credit in the paper. So you want to be creative, you want to be unique. I do I do pay a little attention to grammar, and if you use Grammarly or proofread or read it out loud, that's helpful. You do want to define gender and include yourself in the different things that we've discussed this semester. And it would be nice if you could just refer to 3 of the different essays. That's points earning. So the number of words isn't important, but that you fulfill the things asked in the rubric is a little bit more important. Whoops, I don't want to exit that. Pardon me. I just want to go back to showing you the YouTube playlist, and the Adichie video is on the YouTube playlist. And the YouTube playlist is a little bit hidden right now because it's inside the getting started folder, but you'll refer to this playlist a lot, and I add these short videos to the playlist as well. So I just wanted to point out it gets a little confusing, and some people were a little overwhelmed, and everyone was very thoughtful about the orchids video. But then sorting out all of the different possibilities for the relationship between gender and biological sex and genetics is quite confusing. So I did make an extra video about this. And the Adichie video is right there. People usually really enjoy that. Most of the other videos that are in here right now, we haven't used yet, and I will connect them in the links for the quizzes or in the modules if you need to go directly to them. Some of them are kind of old. As you can see, this is like 3 years old, so you don't have to worry about that one. I need to edit it and clean it up a little bit. So the takeaway, check my answers to your questions, and I will grade those for you. And always let me know if you'd like to meet in person or talk to me on the phone. Let me know how I can help. I really appreciate all of the work you've done so far. Have a great week or weekend, depending on when you watch.